Here's a question. New color shirt, same face. When is it? I was talking about how John Michael Ogletree is one of my top five players. Literally, when I hear him, man, I gotta listen to him, and I don't hear him. I really don't readily hear him. Like I don't go looking for him, which is weird. But when I hear him, it's almost like a child awaiting Christmas. I can't. Wow, that was amazing. That was amazing. He could be probably playing from the depths of the earth, and I would recognize his tune. That's how well my ears follow him. And I got to thinking about an inspiration. Is it hold on for 1 second. Let me pay for this food.
Josh,
Yep.
844.
Thank you. Having Chick-fil-A breakfast the first time, and it's not chicken.
Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good day.
I got to thinking about when should you start tapping in to asking your child about what drives them, what's their inspiration. Those that know me, sorry, those that know me know that I love storms. Sit there and go to sleep to storms, and people might be like, "You like scary movies too?" There's a lot of things I like besides music, and there's a lot of things I do really well besides music. But going back to this thing on inspiration, when is it time to ask your child what inspires them, what drives them? Think about that. I thought to myself, I said, well, when we ask adults what inspires you, what drives you, and usually very talented people, we might ask you, where'd that come from as a child? But shouldn't this information be asked to every child? And find out what the response is. What if my child doesn't know what that means? Explain it to them. Explain it to them. I was one of those children that wanted to be everything. I wanted to literally be everything. And I was thinking about it yesterday, and I made the comment to my cousin. I said, I really didn't understand my maximum potential until 2019. Think about that. Iced coffee's a little sweet, but it's good. I didn't understand my maximum potential. I knew I could do a lot of things. I didn't know I could reach the heights that I wanted to reach to with music. Didn't know that. I knew what my capabilities were as far as learning, learning tasks, learning to do them well, and I just chucked it up to hard work. But I said yesterday, I really didn't understand my maximum potential until 2019. I can honestly tell you that I didn't take piano playing seriously until maybe 2018, and that was the latter part of 2018. After May. So that's the reason why I always round up. 2018, 19, 20, 21. So technically, I haven't even been playing for 3 years, and I'm understanding the heights that I'm soaring to. And this is not only with music. Music just happened to prove that point. I've done it in business. I could do it in finance. I finally understood when one guy told me, he said, you are the type of person that you can literally do anything you want to do. I didn't understand that, but now I do. back to this inspiration. When should you start talking to your child? And I know they got a lot of things going on. I don't have children. But I am very interested in the upbringing of children. So when should we have that conversation, that planting the seed? Hey, what drives you? What inspires you? One of the kids at my church, his father passed away, who's a dear friend of mine. But his is the dude loves tornadoes, he loves twisters, and somebody should be feeding that information to him about meteorologists studying this, studying that, and I bet you this kid will absorb it like a dry sponge needing to absorb some water. His brain will literally poof. But it takes a person that has talent to well, I'm not gonna say I have the talent. It takes somebody else. The parents don't even see it. The parents never see it. My mother didn't see it. Jim Taylor, a teacher I had at Money Elementary, saw it. And a lot of stuff that I had was masked as behavior problems. One of my music teachers, and I know people are like, but you never touched piano. I used to play the violin as a child. I really don't even count that. But he noticed the way that I used to get everything by ear, get the music down packed, and he pulled my parents aside. I think his name was Dr. Atkinson. Jim Atkinson, I believe his name was, and he was very talented. And he pulled my parents aside and said, look at this. And if I think about it now, those same talents have never left me. They've actually ascended to other things that I do in life. Can you imagine, as bad as I was probably the baddest child. I'm not saying this from a bragging point. I'm saying it's like this kid needed some help, and we'll discuss some of the reasons why I was acting out when we get a little bit more personal as we continue to go along my journey. Mind you, a lot of this information that I'm gonna bring out eventually is gonna be about life. How'd you get to playing the piano? How'd you get the pool business? What's your take on marriage and relationships? How have we don't evolve as monkeys do, because there's monkeys still around, but our brain and our thinking evolves. Our brain and our thinking, there's an evolution process, a maturation process that happens at the same time for a lot of us. Let's discuss these things. Okay, I'm on to my next stop. Again, I'm going to say this repetitiously. If you like some of this information, if I interest you, if I don't interest you, don't like me. If I do like me, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and don't forget to share. Let's talk about it.